Hey y'all, Christy from Teadoddles here. Alright, this is going to be the last day of my spring break vlog because I have a lot to do the rest of this weekend, so I won't really have time to be recording and editing and all that stuff. Today, this is the only video I'm doing because I've just been doing stuff all day because I couldn't sew. I did use my serger today, but that was all I did, but I'll show you what I did in a minute. But I did some cleaning and that kind of thing, which nobody needs to see all that, but anyway, yeah, so it's 9:15. Plus I'm a little tired. I stayed up late. Well, I went out at midnight to see the moon. That was the start of the eclipse. I could see the moon just fine. I set my alarm. I got up at 2:30, y'all. It was really hard to do, but I made myself get up. I went out there. I could not see anything. I looked. I even walked out in the yard. I was like, well, is it that much lower? Because it was way up in the air. But I think there was some cloud cover because I couldn't really see stars. I could see a few like bright ones occasionally, but I think maybe it was the eclipse and there was some cloud cover in my area and I couldn't see it, which was highly disappointed, especially since I got up at 2:30 in the morning. But anyway, I got up, went and looked, didn't see it. My dad saw it because he sent me a picture of it. So, I mean, I appreciate the picture, and I've seen a bunch of pictures, but I wanted to see it in person. I did not get to do that, but anyway. I don't know why I keep saying anyway. Okay. So I didn't get to do that. Then I was tired. At least my dog didn't wake me up at 4 o'clock in the morning after that. He woke me up at about 8, which was, I went back to sleep on the couch for a little while. Was dragging all day because of it, but I'd like to say it was worth it, but it wasn't because I didn't get to see anything, and that's disappointing, but it happens sometimes. It happens. Yeah. So, like I said, I had to order that part for my sewing machine, a new bobbin. Now, I did watch that video back because I was recording myself cleaning it, and that happened after I put everything back together. I don't see anything on the video where I put it back in there wrong. I don't know what in the world happened. Something got caught in the thread. Like, the needle wouldn't come back up, and the thread was, like, pulling up the bobbin case. And it was pulling up to the point that it was bending the little plastic thing that sits on top of it. And I had to really find something to get in there and cut that thread to even get it to let go. So I don't know what on earth happened, but needless to say, and it looks to me like the bobbin case had that notch in it before I put it back in there. I don't know. I looked at it again today to see if I could see anything else. I even took the top part off today to see if I saw anything else that was looking crazy. I didn't, so I am going to wait till that new bobbin gets here. It's supposed to be here tomorrow. Hopefully it does get here tomorrow because I have a shirt over here where I serged all the seams and everything I could, but I really need my regular sewing machine to finish it up, and I was hoping to wear that tomorrow night. So we'll see if I get to do that. I'll show you in just a minute. So I also, today I made some Franken candles. I love candles, and I'm especially fond of the 3-wick candles. I buy them when they're on sale from different places if they smell good. And I had quite the collection up here on a shelf. With, they burn down to a certain point and you can't burn them anymore. But there's still a good bit of wax left in there. So I dug out the wax from a bunch of different candles. And I made them. I melted them in a pot and I put them back in a container. I tried to match scents that would work well together. The container it's in is not the candle it was, but this was one of the candles that I used, was this Peach and Daisy. So for this one, I put it in this one so I would remember that this one has summery kind of fruity scents, and that's the candles I put in here. It looks kind of greenish. Ooh, Can we see this? Yeah, there we go. And that's because one of the candles was a Halloween candle that was berry green, but it was a citrus flavor. So I put that one in there. So I got a good bit. I had some wicks over there. I put those in there. I don't know how well they stuck to the actual bottom because I didn't have anything to hold them down. I just kind of held them in place and then waited a little bit. When it got a little harder, I'd move them and try to get them in the right place. So yeah, so that's one of them. And that was probably, those candles didn't have as much in it. So that was probably, how many candles was that? That was about 4 or 5 candles. So yeah. So now, it smelled good when it was cooking in the pot on the stove. And I just put it in a stainless steel small pot and on simmer, like the very lowest temperature, just so I could melt it and pour it back in here. That's all I did. So now this one, these two actually, I combined more fall scents. This is one that I used in there, which would be this, let's see right, pumpkin pie, a sweetie pie. This is one I think I got from Dollar General, yeah. So this is what it looks like. It doesn't smell like pumpkin pie. It smells like something, but I put some cranberry ones in there too. So we'll see what it smells like when I actually light it. I can get this lid back on here. And then I actually got 2 that have similar scents. This one's not as full. But was it this one? No, okay, so this is the one that has more cranberry and pumpkin-y, gingerbread-y kind of things in it. That's what's in here. But now this one says Fireside Glow on it. And there was a good bit left in this and one other one. And they were more perfumey smelling. So that's what's actually in here, along with a little bit of a cranberry one. That's why it has that color to it. It's kind of a very pale coral. That's what I would call it. Color. But they smelled good when I was burning them all. It says it's mixed scent, so we'll see how it was. But I feel like that was pretty good. I had probably 8. Well, probably 10. I had 10 or better, but some of them were smaller candles. But I got 3 Franken candles. That's what I'm calling them, Franken candles. So I'm glad to have that done because it was getting really full over there, and that's why I went ahead and did it because I couldn't fit anything else over there. Yeah, but that's what else I did today was make Franken candles. And my shirt, which you can't see right now, but I'm gonna pull it up so you can see. You see all these stains on my shirt. I got this Tex-Mex brisket dip stuff from Publix. It was pre-made meals from one, but they were on sale and I had a $1 coupon in the app, so I said I'm gonna try that. It was that one specifically for some reason. So it was more like a dip with brisket in it, and I had some tortilla chips, and that's what I ate for supper, and it was really good, but I made a big mess. So gotta remember to spray the shirt. That's typical for me. She gets the food on my shirt like that though, especially if it's good. So that is what I did today. Oh, wait. I haven't shown you the shirts. Hello. So, y'all saw this fabric before. I made the Devon dress by Seamwork. So I think it's so comfy. But I had over a yard of fabric left from what I ordered. So, I made me just another blank slate tee, or a blanc tee, I think it's called, out of it. So I did go ahead and put the neck is fine, but I have to, the armholes and the hem I'd have to do on my regular sewing machine. So it depends on if my bobbin gets here in time for me to do that before I have to leave tomorrow. Because tomorrow evening, I'm going to see a band and thing. It's a grand opening of a place called Cypress here, where we they open when it gets towards spring, summer. They're closed during the winter because it's beside the lake. But it's St. Patrick's Day themed, and I wanted to wear something green. I have other green shirts, but I was like, oh, this will be perfect for that. And I also when I was sewing this, I realized that, you see that right there? It's not, I stretched it too much, so it looks weird. So if I could go along with that with a stitch, that would fix that too. When I have it on, I don't think it'll be that noticeable, but I thought this would be really cute to wear because it's like a rock band and it's outside. It's not anything formal or anything like that. So I got it all serged. I just need to finish the hems. I can't do that on the, well, I do have an overlock foot, but I haven't learned how to use it yet. And I could really only use that on the hem at the bottom, not really the sleeves, because they need a smaller hem. But so this, do I have it inside out? I do have it inside out. So something else, I cut the pattern out. I got this all cut out and went ahead and serged it. Let me see if I got it. I thought I had turned it right side out. There we go. I gotta fix the neckline on this. I'll show you in a minute. I don't know what in the world happened when I was over there, but so this is, it's like got a rounded, I got to do the hem on the sleeves and stuff. It's a sweater, very lightweight sweater knit. And I realized when I sewed it together, the front is the backwards compared. I must have sewed them together backwards, but it's okay because it looks really neat when I put it on, because you got the opposite rib on the front. I don't feel like y'all can see that because this light is so bright. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can fix that. Okay, I turned it way down. Let's see if that works better. Ooh, it's still gonna blow it out, ain't it? I'm gonna do a try on all of these. I keep saying I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do it, but you see the ribbing goes this way on this sleeve because of the way this is, and then on the back side, it goes the opposite way, and the back side is all technically the outside of the fabric, and this is technically the inside of the fabric. But when I realized what I did, I was like, well, I kind of like the way it looks. It kind of looks like I did it on purpose, so I'm gonna keep it. But this front piece is also all one piece. The sleeve is made onto it. And for some reason on the back, the way they had the back made, you sew the sleeve on and then you fit it. So I made it go the opposite direction of everything too. So I think it kind of gives it a little bit of a just interest to it instead of it just being a plain white sweater. And we'll have to wear something under it because it's very lightweight. It's very oversized. Of course, this was another one I had printed out the wrong size because this is a style arc pattern, and style arc patterns, you pick a range of 3 sizes, and it has an individual PDF file for each size, so you don't have to trace things. But when I put the neck banding on, it looks great until you get to about right here. You see this? It kind of disappears. Right there, and it's just gone. I'm guessing that when I was sewing it, I wasn't paying attention, obviously, and it got flipped and cut off at that point. So I gotta redo this, but that's okay. I have a little more of this fabric, and I may do it differently anyway because I don't know that I like the way that looks on this one. So it just happens sometimes, and that's okay. But like I said, I can't completely finish these 2 tops until I get my new bobbin case, and then I make sure everything is working right with my machine, which I hope that it is. So but I'm gonna let y'all go for now, and I'm gonna get this edited so I can get it uploaded. It's right at 9 o'clock now, so I will see y'all next week. Like I said, this will be the last vlog for today, unless my fabric, y'all, I have fabric from Fabric Mart. The one I told you that's been on delay. It's supposed to have been here last Friday. It still hasn't showed up, but it has moved to Atlanta finally. It doesn't have a delivery date on it, so I don't know when it's supposed to be here. But tomorrow, my second Fabric Mart order is supposed to be here. So I might get that one before I get the other one. I don't know. Maybe they'll come at the same time. I don't know. I don't know what happened to the other one because the second one moved a lot faster through the system, it seems to me. I don't know, but hopefully I'll see both of them soon. And if I do, I'll show y'all the fabric if I have time. I don't know. Like I said, tomorrow I've got well, I'm just going to be doing some stuff around the house and hopefully finishing these shirts. And I'm cooking. I'm staying at Bestie's Saturday night because we're going out and we have a driver and we've got all that stuff. And I bought a corned beef hash brisket. Is that what it's called? It's not a brisket. It makes corned beef hash. Anyway, it was a thing. They had them on sale at Publix. I got potatoes and I got carrots. I'm going to put it in the crock pot. And then I got cabbage that I'm going to cook. I need to go ahead and cook the cabbage tomorrow because the other's going in the crock pot. So we can have it Sunday. And that's what it's for. It's supposed to storm Sunday too. So hopefully they're talking about it being really bad here. We'll see what happens. I know we had a storm come through Thursday. Yeah. We had a storm come through Thursday. It lasted about 10 minutes. And then it was gone. But there's some areas around me that got hail. I didn't have any hail, but it was really loud for, like I said, about 10 minutes. Then it was just gone just as fast as it started, it seemed. So hopefully it won't be too bad. March is definitely coming in like a lion here. I don't know about, how about y'all's area? All right, I'm going to let y'all go. Y'all remember to have a life lived creatively, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.